What's going on, everybody? This is Adam, your dog trainer, here live just for you today. Tonight, we have an amazing topic that I really haven't talked about a lot in the past, but it's something I feel we need to do, and it's something that needs to be talked about. And there's so many of you out in the YouTube world that have a dog and a cat in the same household. I mean, I got a cat sitting right there. That's Mr. Pickles. He wasn't feeling so hot today. We actually had to go to the vet. He has a UTI issue going on, but that's his favorite place to sit. He likes to watch me do my filming there. I don't know. Here, I'll turn this way. There you go. So yeah, if this is your first time watching, please go ahead, smash that subscribe button. And also, don't forget, please like this video, of course, that always helps. And of course, on the replay, if you can leave comments below and let me know what you think about how your dog and cat get along while we dive into this discussion tonight. Lastly, and most importantly, if this is your first time watching, also what you're going to do when you join our little chat room, you're going to hit the YouTube icon, and on the bottom, you'll see the Adam, your dog trainer. Go ahead, hit that, and then hit the live chat where that says join chat. And you can join our chat room, which is active already. We got a bunch of people here. There's about 7 or 8 people already in there, ready to rock and roll. And T is here, which I love having him on. And I did mute wait, let me check. Yes, my phone is muted just for you. So Farah is watching. Why is Farah watching? She should be teaching a class. But that's all right. So today we're going to talk about dogs and cats living in the same household. All right. That's kind of a very important thing. About 60% of all dog households have cats in the same house. So there's a lot of safety things that you have to think about when you're talking about dog and cats living together. Now, a lot of people say to me, hey, what do I do when I want to introduce my dog? How do I introduce my cat to my dog? How do I introduce all these things? And it's a little fine dance that we have to do. So I went ahead. Let me go ahead and switch over to our share screen, and I'll bring up this article that I got from YouTube, or this is from this share screen is bad. Let's make that bigger. That sucks. Present to everyone. Alrighty. So here is an article about how to introduce a dog and a cat together. All right. Now, what it basically says is some dogs are fine living with cats. Some dogs have no problem with that relationship. It's all about body language. And that body language is critical. And it says, when introducing a dog and a cat, pay attention to the body language of both animals. You have to really know that body language when it comes to an aggressive or fear or anxiety. Those are all things you have to be ready for. And as you're going through this, and I'll put this link in the bottom in the description so you guys can read through, because I'm sure it's kind of hard to see. As you're going through this, it says a lot of things they say is also pay attention to excessive barking or whining. So that's kind of important. Yeah, let me go ahead and go back to regular full screen. So while we're doing this, you're going to see that some things that, what are you doing? My cat is on the counter eating food. So some of the things you're going to notice is, that you have to have an out for a dog. You have to have that out for the dog to be able to be successful, or the cat, I mean. So for example, like here, I have a bookshelf. All right. If I had a dog, I would make sure the dog can't jump up on this tabletop and the cat is comfortable up here. Because if the cat's comfortable up here, they're going to feel comfortable and they'll be able to sit up high and watch and observe that body language of that dog. There's so many things that happen when you're dealing with body languages that you really don't understand. You really don't get that we as humans don't know. We can't catch on to that. All right. So from the cat's perspective, we have to be aware of their sensitivity. All right. Now, from the dog's perspective, I always recommend doing this first on a leash. All right. When you have a leash, you're able to keep your dog at bay a little bit. You're able to control them a little bit more so they can't run and charge that cat, because that would just be dramatic and that would be horrible. Lastly, and probably most importantly, the way these animals, because you have to look at it as animals. I hate to say it that way. The way the animals kind of relate to each other are in positive or negatives. There's no in the middle. All right. So what's the best way for us to create a positive out of this? And I'm going to let the chat answer this question while I go ahead and um, remember today we are doing live chat games. So if you guys are interested in playing, all right, chat, go ahead and answer that question. If you're interested in playing live chat games, go ahead, send me your email in the chat. It won't be broadcast, so don't worry about that. Send me your email in the chat, preferably a Gmail, and we'll go ahead and get you into our live show, and then you'll be able to play for bragging rights. All right. And let me know that what you want to do. And we have 4 questions tonight, and that will be in about 8:20, 8:25-ish, depending how long it takes for people to log in. All right. So let's see. In the chat, T says, who's Trey, he's my buddy, says, all right, we got 1 entry into the game, so that's good. Hopefully you have Google Hangouts, by the way. That does make a difference. Make sure you have a headset. And you're in a quiet place, just so you know. Trey says food. Food is that. Yes, that is 100% correct. Touchdown for you, my friend. Food is the best way to get them to get along. Even Floyd is chiming in. He's like, read my body language. Right? No, not so much. So body language and food. All right. So for example, you have a lot of treats, right? So we use treats for training. Dogs communicate through body language, tone of voice, sense of smell. We've talked about that countless numbers of times, like nonstop. That's how they communicate. Well, we're going to use that food as a main source to educate the dog about the cat. And Rachel Perez is going to be joining us also on the live chat game. So we have our 2. I'm going to get 1 more just in case somebody does not know how to get it all to work. So Charisse, I'm going to put you on deck for that, or Erica, one of the 2, if you guys can get ready. So, okay. So we're talking about food. And when we establish food is a positive. There is nothing better than food. Look at my fat gut. I love food. I do not go anywhere without having a nice steak and vegetables. That is good. All right. That makes me happy. It releases endorphins in our bodies. That is a good, positive thing. I mean, I probably will go pass out at some point, but that's probably fact. All right. But food is what makes that driving driving force for a positive. All right. So, we're going to give food to the dog. Now, you're not just going to give regular old food. You're going to find some of that high-end, super special valued food, those canned foods. Merrick makes a whole bunch of different foods that are totally outside the box. My personal favorite, by the way, is a thing called Wingling by Merrick. Check out their can. They actually pressure cook the chicken wings. They're literally whole chicken wings. They pressure cook for hours so the bones just crumble and they get all that marrow and they love it. It's fantastic. Perfectly safe for your dogs, by the way. And they also have another one named Brats and Tots. Those are my 2 that I use when pet parents are asking me about how to introduce a dog to a cat. That's kind of like my go-to. Now, on the cat side, we're going to feed our cats in the same room. All right. In the same room, gourmet chicken chips. T comes out with that one. Nice try. That's a good one. So in the same room. So if I'm in this room right here and I have my dog, so I'm going to have my dog on the ground with their bowl down here. All right. So their bowl is down here. I'm going to put my cat's food up here where I see my cat is comfortable. Pickles is just sitting there. Right, Pix? Hey. Yep, he's just sitting there. Pickles is just sitting there. He's comfortable. We know he's relaxed right there. So why wouldn't I change that? So I'm going to feed him up there where he's comfortable and relaxed. And then I'm only going to give them that really good high-end food at that point when the 2 are in the same room. All right. And it's going to take a long time, and maybe never. It's never going to happen, but it's going to take a long time for them to be comfortable eating. One down here, one up here. Don't ever try to feed the cat on the ground. That's one of the biggest mistakes that most people make is they try to feed the cat and the dog on the ground. Remember, the cat has to be up high and observe. They're observers. That's what they do. That's what they like to do. That's why when you go to the zoo and you see cats sitting up on high rocks, like all the lions and tigers. They love being up on those live really, those high rocks. Going in the chat, Rachel asked me a question. When's a good time frame to feed your dog? Is that in relation? We have food for peaches. Oh, for food purchase. Food purchases are fantastic, by the way. Um, so, you know, and yeah, Bob Beasley, Bo Beasley. I don't know who that is, but congratulations. You just subscribed, I think. So welcome to our family. Um, so everyone's asking about what's a good time to feed the dogs. I would say probably you would feed them, try once a day doing little samples of the foods separately, of course, and then eventually work that to where they get a whole portion of food over the course of maybe 14 days. We're talking about a huge time frame to be able to get these guys to get along. That's kind of a big thing. And if we can get that time frame, then yeah, we're good to go. But Peaches also still want that cat. You're never going to get Peaches. She's sleeping in the other room. Nice try. So, oh, I think I know who that is. So, anyway, anyone have any questions about this? Because this is kind of a pretty heavy topic. You know, going through this, that article I shared with you, you know, it's a slow, steady process. They're talking about that. One of the main things is you need to desensitize the dog. It's about the dog being overwhelming. The cat, not so much. They tend to kind of do on their own, but the dog is the issue. The dog is the one that becomes over playful and sees that as a toy, not a companion at first. It takes a long time to do that. Another method you can do, by the way, is if you have a dog that's a little overwhelming, put the dog in a bedroom, put the cat on the other room, and then feed them through under the door. So you put the food, like literally the door in the middle, one cat food, one dog food, and they can smell each other, but they're not really going to see each other. And then the next step to that is put a doggy gate up and then do the same thing over the course of a couple of days, and you'll be really successful with that. All right. Anyone have any questions? Every 12 hours seems really far apart. So, Rachel, at first you want to I feed my cats 12 hours no matter what, and they all have their own perches where they feed. Like Pickles actually eats up here. Peaches actually eats where those binders are. I moved those aren't normally there. And you know, someone eats over here and someone eats in the other room and someone eats in the other room. They kind of all have their own space to go to. So when they hear that bag, cats know where to go. They're kind of smart like that. Dogs, I would just feed somewhere where they're comfortable on the ground. Usually a kitchen area, because tile floor you can clean up because they tend to make a little bit of a mess. And that's okay. I mean, that's part of it. All right. Let me go ahead and see if I can get you guys into our chat here, from the chat into the let's see. While I'm doing this, I'm going to go ahead and talk about our other channel. So I started another channel a couple weeks ago called Adam's Cat Shack. If you haven't checked it out yet, go ahead, check it out, because we have a lot of fun over there and we're just getting started. It's something new. What do we got? It's something new. I'm trying something that I have never seen on YouTube before, and that is, you know, a basic understanding of cats and, you know, product reviews and stuff like that. So if you do happen to have a cat and you're, you know, what am I doing? Gmail. I forgot the M in Gmail. And you're looking to, you know, learn a little bit about that. Let me go ahead and get you on here. Okay, I'll send you, and then Rachel, I'm going to send you a thing right now. So we're going to be doing, for example, we're going to be doing I've been doing this past week with the help of Charisse. We're doing just live videos of cats, of the kittens that she had. What am I typing? Should know how to spell your name by now, Rach. Where am I? I get so lost because this screen in front of me is so tiny compared to these two screens that are massive. They're 27-inch. So it's hard to see the letters here where I'm at, and I'm a horrible typer. Rachel Perez. All right. So when I send this link, I will go ahead and mute you guys. There you go. Let's see if she can get on. She tried to get on last week, and then I'm gonna add Charisse to this, and if I need her, she can join. Um, yeah, it's gonna be a fun game today. We got a lot of fun questions. Um, what is I should know yours by heart too. T-O. Oh, you're not in my saved thing. I gotta save you. Does anyone have any questions about what is the best way to get their dog and cat to cohabitate? Charisse has done a great job at her house. She actually has uh, 13 animals living together and a bunch of kittens running around like a hot mess and all sorts of stuff going on. And she has this whole schedule worked out like a superstar. I hope that's it. I think I spelled it wrong. Uh, I think that's right. All right. I'll send those three out. And then we should see you guys in just a few moments joining our broadcast. Remember to mute your mics as you join. All right. So we are going to get ready to play some live chat games. Let me scroll down to the bottom here and see. I've been walking my friend's dog, and I don't think she knows her name yet. Can I get her? So one of the best way, I'm going to be home in like 5 minutes. Really? I don't know how long ago you sent that. We'll see if she gets it. We'll see if she. Hopefully, you're not driving watching me because that would really be tragic. Um, and I'm not going to say your boyfriend's a cop. Hopefully, he doesn't pull you over. So, so one of the best ways to teach your dog their name is what I call the name game. All right, and if you've never played the name game, it's basically hide and seek with you and your dog. All you're going to do is teach them their name and say, if the dog's name is, we'll use Claire for example. I'll just say Claire once or twice, and when the dog looks at me, I'll give a treat, and then I'll take a few steps and go to another location. Like I'll go sit over here and I'll say her name again and she'll come to me. And then I'll tell her to look and I will give her a treat. Then I'll do the same thing, just moving around. I'm basically playing like follow leader. Then eventually I'll tell the dog to stay and I'll go into another room and then I'll do it again. And then I'll do it again and again and again and again to condition your dog that the name is for them to come to you. That's what that's all about. For those of you that I sent the links to, please go ahead and get that all situated because we got about 10 minutes left before we go ahead and play our live chat games, which is going to be fun tonight. I added a few extra questions in there. Wow, my beard is getting really out of control. I don't know what to do about it. So those of you in the chat, tell me if you think I should shave my beard again. Another thing you can do that. Oh my, I never thought of playing hide and seek to teach them their name. Yep. It's Rachel. It's a fun way. Remember, it's all about having fun with your dog. I've talked about that countless times in class. If training is not fun, you're not doing it right. You really need to do it right. All right. Let me go ahead and minimize this screen because, I need to copy that link. I'll just minimize that. And we are getting ready, set up for live chat games. For those of you who I sent the links to, please go ahead and check your emails for that link. It might be in the spam. So go ahead, check that. It should pop up. Charisse, let me know if you didn't get it. I will try this again. I should just copy paste with my other computer, but whatever. That would be easier. Let's try this one more time. Add some people here. This microphone is right in my face. Wow, that's really right in my face. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and we are going to add some people here. I will send you the links again, guys. I'm going to start. Oh, there you go, Chelsea. What I'm going to start to do is I'm going to start to do this before we start our live chat. This way we could, and then I'll go to Rachel. This way we could get this all situated beforehand and have you guys join us prior, and then you can watch the live show here. Let's go ahead and at Gmail. And if it doesn't work, we can save these questions for next week. All right, send that one. So last chance, we're going to try to do this. And I will send one to Charisse just in case, because I always mess this up. But it's okay, because it's all in good fun. I know what I did wrong. There we go. I forgot the D. All righty. We'll see if anyone joins us in the next few seconds. And then if not, we're just going to call it an easy day. And I don't know why it's not working. Rachel's running to her house. So Rachel should be home any minute now. This is so like traumatizing. I bet like our audience here is captured to see if we're actually able to get this to go. I know I am, that's for sure. Do I need to get on? Yes, go ahead, hop on. Just in case. Just in case. So anyway, so yeah, go ahead and I will put the link over. If you guys are in the chat, you can actually scroll up. I did a comment from the new page, and you can actually subscribe right there. Just go ahead, hit that button. Rachel says she never got the invite. I will send it to you one more time, because I mean I should be able to write this out already. Wow, right in my face. Now watch, you're going to get these like 10 minutes after you're done. I'm going to send it to your email. Maybe that's going to work better than sending it to your, yeah, maybe that's going to work better. Invitation posted. So let's see if it goes through. And this is so, yeah, Pickles is still right there. Oh, by the way, Pickles went to the doctor today because he had some urinary tract issues, and it's been determined that it's from stress. You know, I had someone on Facebook start bashing me because she, this lady felt that I didn't know about cat nutrition. And I didn't know about dog food nutrition. And she tried to lecture me about it, and I pretty much laughed at her. Yeah. Wow. I don't know what my beard's. It's like swooping this way. I don't know. I whatever. I'm just going to let it do its thing. So yeah, if no one joins us in the next minute or so, I will go ahead and just, yeah, we'll do this again next week. And I apologize. I don't know. I can only do so much. Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, I saw that and it was funny. Yeah, Chelsea was yeah, I was kind of like, well, I am kind of a nutrition specialist. I kind of know what to do, and I was being very polite and nice about it, but it was kind of rude. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to since no one's able to log in, and it does happen. I think there's issues with the broadband tonight. No invite. Yeah, I think it's something wrong with the broadband, so it's not really going through. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the actual games for you guys to just have fun. All right, we're going to do a fun one tonight, and I'm going to let you guys. We're going to do this one, and I'm going to let you guys just roll with the punch today, and we are going to just have a good time and see if you know all the answers to this live chat games. I'll tell you it's 4 questions, and I think it's 4. I don't remember. So let's go ahead and get going. Here we go. All right. And I'm getting notifications at the wazoo. So hold on one second. I got to take a drink. I wish I can play the music, but the music doesn't work for it. So whatever. It's fine. All righty. And we are a go. First questions. True or false? Can you give rawhide to a 12-week-old puppy? True or false? You have 5 seconds to write down your answer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next question. True or false? Adam spends way too much time on Facebook. True or false? I'm going to tell you that's definitely true. 3, 2, 1. Next one. True or false? At what age should you start training your puppy? That's actually pretty controversial. Pretty controversial there. So at what age should you start training your puppy? Let's see if anyone in the chat can get this. Everyone's saying true to my Facebook comment. What hand should you walk your dog? So what hand should your leash be in when you're walking your dog? That's actually something that's come up very common in classes. And so 2, 1. And that is it for our games tonight. It was pretty simple, pretty easy. Yeah, so quick, shorty. And then let's go ahead and go through this real quick. Chelsea says dominant hand, by the way. And yeah, I don't know. Mr. Lopez is joining us. He had a baby girl a couple months ago. I hope she's doing fantastic. And good to see him around. I haven't seen him in forever. Okay, so let's go through the answers here. So let's start back at the beginning and just do a quick rewind here. All right, so as this rolls through, true or false, can you give rawhide to a 12-week-old puppy? The answer is false. They actually can't digest rawhide, and you do not want to give them rawhide in general. You want to wait for them to have their adult teeth in right around 5 months. True or false? Adam spends way too much time on Facebook. That is true. I spend like half my day playing on Facebook, and that's all right. So hopefully everyone got that correct. I love Facebook. I don't know why people hate it so much. Alrighty. So at what age should you start training your puppy? Now let's pause here for a second. So you should start training your puppy. They say at 8 weeks. All right. They say at 8 weeks you should start training your puppy. I feel personally 10 weeks is actually the ideal time to start training your puppy. 10 weeks, your dog has all their first round of shots. They actually should have the second round of shots by that point, and you should be good to go. All right. 10 weeks is ideal. Now, some people say 12 weeks. Some people say after they get their first rabies shot or their only rabies shot. I'm going to tell you that I think that's a farce. I think that most vets, when they say that, are being overprotective. Your dog's learning development is most critical between, if you know dog development, it is most critical between 8 and 16 weeks is a very influential time. So if you start training at 16 weeks, you're actually entering a dog's fear stage, and you want to actually have them start learning before that. So that's kind of that controversy there. So I'm going to say that is, did I put true or false? What age? What was that? I don't even know what I put there. Whatever. All right. Next question. Final question. What hand should you hold the leash in? The leash should always be in your left hand. Leash should always be in their left hand, and I will come back to FaceTime in a second. I want to take note to this lovely new line here. This is actually in my dedication to the new Han Solo movie coming out. Yes, I am a nerd. I love Star Wars. So that is what that is for. And I just added that. That is a supposed to be some kind of laser something. I don't know. All right. So let's go back to regular time here and stop this, stop presenting. All righty. And we should go back to FaceTime. All right. So the reason why you walk your dog in your left hand and not your dominant hand. All right. Where's my leashes? Are they up there? Wow. Hot mess. I have no clue what this bag is doing. I need a leash. Oh, fantastic. I grabbed the bungee leash, the one I hate the most. Okay. So if I can't use this leash, that's horrible. Give me a leash. Let's see. Let's go in the leash box. Give me a leash. All right. We'll go with this leash. This is actually my dog's leash that passed away. This is Lucy's leash. Love her, miss her dearly. And that's actually her harness. Alrighty. So if I was to walk my dog and I'm walking down the street, all right, walking down the street, and here's my dog. We're walking down the street. Now, if I have I'm supposed to walk by traffic laws. I'm supposed to walk towards the traffic, right? So cars are going to be on this side of me. If I'm walking my dog on my left side, my dog has no chance of running out into the road. All right. If I turn the other direction, cars still coming this way towards me, the dog is going to be on the roadside, and we don't want that. Now, same thing. If I walk my dog with my right hand, cars are still coming here. There's a chance my dog can run out into the road. All right. So that's reason number one. Reason number two has to do with AKC standards of training. AKC, the American Kennel Club, stated probably about 2 or 3 years ago that they want all dogs to be in your left hand. The reason why is if I'm walking my dog in my left hand and you are walking towards me with your dog in your right hand, same side, the two dogs are going to meet nose to nose. And we don't ever want that. All right. I would much rather have my dog meet your dog. Very controlled with your dog on your left side. A lot of legs to get through, a lot of body parts to work around to where I can control that situation. And the next year, they actually did a study. The very next year, when they checked, there was 65% less dog fights or dog bites, dog to dog bites, because they meet nose to nose. So there's 65% less dog bites when people started switching over to strictly left hand. And it's a good practice just in general. All right. So anyway, I want to thank everyone. Hopefully you guys liked the live chat games. That was kind of fun. Hopefully everyone got that right. Few people did a great job. No one commented on the I spend too much time on Facebook. I think Charisse was the only one. So yeah, this is Adam. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to hit me a comment below. Also, please don't forget to smash that subscribe button and give me a thumbs up. All right. Last and most importantly, go train your dog and have fun with your dog. If you're not having fun, you're not training right. All right. I'll see you guys next week for our next live chat with Adam. And everyone have a great night. And I hope y'all go play with your puppies. Deuces.